Did it on.
July.
I looked everywhere. Have I actually pressed the live button? Have I? Okay, so hi everyone. This week's focus, we thought we were going to actually focus on the much talked about subject of content creation, but more importantly, we want to cover why it's more effective to be actually creating something that we call power content and the reasons why. I wanted to share with you like an extremely easy way that you could actually create your own content, and I want to explain why that will also be kind of like content that your local homeowners will actually want to watch, yeah, and look at, which in my mind is kind of the whole point of posting content on social media, isn't it? And we'll break this down into smaller parts this week just to make it really easy for you, just one concept every day. And if you want to implement it yourself, you just go back to these videos, just watch them. And also there's more videos on YouTube that you can also go over to, okay? But today I felt it most useful to share with you an idea that someone else was asking us about at the weekend. And this is how you can actually get 10 times more local homeowners who are actually thinking of selling their home right now to actually pay attention to your videos, to actually want to watch them, because that's what you want, isn't it? And if you can give me it's going to take about 10 minutes of your time today, and I can show you how you can actually create powerful content that actually has local homeowners showing an interest in your services and actually raising their hands. And all you need to do to keep this ticking over each week is just record and post like 3 videos on your social media. And that's all it will take once we get this set up, okay? Now, how does that sound for efficiency? Huh? Okay, so like Dan says, let's stop those generic UK estate agency content. And here's how you can be 10 times more effective with your own social content media. Okay. Now, over the next 10 minutes, I'm just going to share with you how to come up with the most effective current topics for UK estate agents right now, so that your videos really are starting to bring in more new sellers of what you're looking for. I'm assuming we can do buyers too. Yeah, that's important right now because properties are getting stuck on the market for very long periods of time. So buyers are also very, very important, okay? But if you're looking for more topics, we actually have something here that you can use for months and months and months to create this powerful content really easily. So just send me a message if you want that. And I'm happy to share with you what we call our 15-piece content cheat sheet for free, just as a thank you for watching us, And there's no need to give us any names or any of your emails or anything. We're just happy to share that if it helps you out. Now, one thing that's always going to be true as an estate agent, you are always going to have competition. Okay, right now the competition is crazy, I'm noticing. But whether it's on a local level or a national one, there's always going to be other options that local sellers can choose from. Okay, but that doesn't mean that any one estate agent is actually better than you, or that they go and pick up all the house sellers. In fact, because of that fact, and then in fact, most estate agency content that I see, I'm really sorry, guys, it's not that good, okay? It's not doing what I think content ought to be doing for you, okay? And what this actually means, okay, and this is what's important, sellers have no way at all to figure out which estate agent to choose from that, okay? They don't know which one estate agent's going to get them the best results, meaning that the only difference that these sellers are actually seeing at the end of the day is the difference in your fees, which isn't enough, is it, to show? Okay, so I want you to think about this. Canva posts and generic information, now these can get estate agents some likes and comments, which are good because it keeps you top of mind, but few people are going to be looking at these particular posts and thinking, oh, this person is an authority on selling houses in my area, or, oh, wow, I really want to work with so-and-so because I can see they just make such a difference in selling my house. Do you see? There's few of that out there right now. There's a couple doing it, which is awesome. Go find them and see how you can make a difference too. But what we need to do is we need to learn how to create amazing content, because that is what we can use to actually attract sellers to become interested in your services. Does that make sense? What do you think about it? Without good content, how are we going to show people that we are different and with how we act as an estate agent even, And if you are one of those incredible estate agents and no one can see that you are, then how will they know even to call you for that first initial quick chat just to see if you could even help them? How will they know to do that? Okay. Now, we can see that creating great content is how you can stay one step ahead of your local competition, okay? And we have an exercise, it's a little exercise, which is designed for our own private clients, and it helps them to create 15 pieces of content in just 5 minutes. Did you hear that? 15 pieces of content in just 5 minutes. It's really easy to use. In fact, do you want me to summarize the steps? Yeah? Okay. Someone said yes. Okay. So let me just share them with you today because I'd actually like to. So, first of all, are you ready? Okay. First of all, you want to, number one, you want to get clear on what makes you unique as an estate agent because everybody's different. Because you can think about this. Are you, let's say, an independent estate agent who works, let's say you work directly with your client and you're the one that handles everything all the way through and you're the one that gets them the best result because of that. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Not being handed from pillar to post in a corporate. That's hideous. I've been there. Okay. How about, do you have a way, do you have a PA or something who actually handles all calls that come through from, let's say, from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. every night, or 8 a.m., even better, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every night? Maybe that's your special thing that stands out in your area. Maybe you've got a conveyancing process that is actually 50% faster than your competitors. That makes a huge difference. Let me just get my microphone closer because I forgot to do that. I hope you could hear me. But what you want to do is you want to think about how you're different from your competition here. Yeah? You're thinking about all those things that you do differently. And I bet you can think of tons of things that make you stand out. But you've got to remember, no one's aware of those except for you and the few people you've worked with already. Okay? So next, you just want to write out the process that you follow to actually implement your own unique services to sell local people's homes. Really is that easy. So I'm not asking you to do anything strange here. You know all this stuff already. So let's just say that you understand how you stand up for your competition for, let's say, just 2 reasons. Let's just make it really easy. Let's say that maybe you're one of those incredible estate agents right now who are actually managing to get 1% above the current market value that things have been listed at, how properties have been listed at. Perhaps you're actually really good and you have a really cool conveyancing team who could actually complete the conveyancing method for the properties in 6 weeks. I'm laughing because I've never actually seen it happen personally, but I know that it's possible. I've heard stories of that. Maybe you have that. That would be an incredible one to write about. And you just want to think about it like this, because other estate agents, let's say most, because I'm not saying everybody, okay, but let's say that most other estate agents in your area don't achieve exactly what you do. You have a unique process, okay? You have a unique mechanism, let's say, and then you can use that to your own advantage here, okay? So what you do is you write out the steps that you personally take to get those specific results, okay? And these could be tasks that any estate agent could perform. And the question you might be asking is, well, would we include those? Everyone does that. And so yes, because not every estate agent may be as effective and as efficient as you are. And you know that local home sellers have no idea what the process is anyway. If you show them the complete process, they will start to trust you. Okay, so just write them all down so people can gain clarity on what it is that you're up to. And next, what we want to do is we want to write out what we personally refer to in our exercise as the 3 pillars of your unique process. Okay. Now, I want you to think about this a minute. Okay. If you had to sell your own house with the knowledge you have right now to get the best possible results, what 3 steps would you take to actually get that result? Okay, think about that. Okay, if it was your own house, what is it that you're going to do with the knowledge that you've got? And then I want you just to write down how you would do that, how you would sell your property. Now, if you've got 4 to 5 steps, that's even better. Yeah, and you probably find you get more than I know I do when I do these exercises. But if you're stuck, okay, just ask us in Messenger for these step-by-step instructions, because I know it's a lot to take in when you first hear it. We've actually got a template with examples for what we call these 3 pillars, which actually makes this exercise really easy to do, and I'm happy to actually share it with you. So it's no problem at all. Just send us a message, okay? But now, once you've written out these 3 pillars, it's going to be time to create your 15 pieces of content. For each of your pillars, You can write out 5 individual steps that you would take to complete that part, or pillar as you call it, of your process. Okay. You know this off by heart because you do it all the time. So you want to just focus on one subject for each of these steps. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of examples just to get your creative juices flowing, let's say. So let's say your first pillar is expert photography for property. And let's say you're really good at marketing your property, so that's how you get good results. In that case, your steps could be that you make sure that you've got the best photographer taking the most attractive property photographs. You make sure that it's staged in a way that's really appealing. Let's say that you have a process for setting up your 360 virtual tours. Let's say that you have drones and you actually show the whole area of the property, or taking a cool shot of the property from above so people get a different perspective of it. Okay, maybe we can do like about something different. Let's say launching the property listing and how to make sure your property gets the most interest at the start, because we know that's essential, and how you could possibly be tweaking the property listing to actually bring in more viewings perhaps when it's necessary. Or you could cover things like, how about a trick for booking more effective viewings? You know, maybe block viewings and open houses and all that kind of thing. You know what it is that you do. You know what it is that makes you different. At least I hope you do. And if you don't, you need to go and check out what your competition's doing and then list what you're doing differently to make you so brilliant. Do you know what? I think that's enough info for today because I was only going to do 10 minutes. That's more than 10. Don't want to bore you all. Okay, but if you're looking for more topics, we've got something here that you can actually use and for months and months and months to actually create the powerful content really easily, okay? And if you want to, just send us a message. I'm happy to share with you this cheat sheet for free. Don't want a name or email or anything, okay? Just as thank you for watching today. So we appreciate that. Tomorrow we're going to cover how to record this power content. So if you're interested in that, see you at 3:30, or you can just catch these up because they're all going to be on all our platforms anyway, on our pages. Okay, so cheers for now, guys. Bye.